How can I motivate myself when nothing seems to be working? How can you motivate yourself? Hello, hello, and welcome. I am super excited to have you here. My name is Sel, and in this channel, we explore the strategies and the tools to help young adults design their own world. A world where you're not afraid to show up, speak up, and strategically get into action long before you feel ready. If you haven't subscribed yet, then hit that subscribe button so you can get notified every single time that I post a new video. When I look at my life today, I can barely recognize it. Before I finished university, I had two amazing job offers. After I graduated, I was one of 40 students to join the entrepreneurship course at the University of Cambridge. There, I created a beauty brand that got great media attention in Look Magazine, ABN Radio, The Voice newspaper, and Black Hair Magazine. All of these achievements might look great on paper, but here's the thing. In so many ways, I didn't know that I would be here with you today. I had to go through a journey to get in front of this camera and be with you today. See, I didn't wait for the world to give me permission to be here. And some of you are still waiting for permission. You think you have no motivation to keep going? You think your dream is too difficult or too hard to pursue? Guess what? It's even harder not to do it. I wasn't always the woman I am today, having the courage to speak in front of amazing people like you. Before I became this woman that I am today, I was a woman who was confused. I had uncertainties. I lost my drive so many times. I got demotivated and my thoughts were broken. Worst of all, I didn't even know how to get myself out of that mess. So I began to doubt myself. And when I did that, I downgraded my life. I downgraded my goals. And I downgraded my dreams. My inner critic kept me from moving forward. Your inner critic is a negative conversation that keeps going on inside of your head. And I've had that inner critic for years. For 5 years, I've had an inner critic that said, "You cannot speak." I thought about speaking for 5 years. I watched other people speak. I sat on the front rows, watching, listening, knowing that I had a message in my heart, knowing that I had a story to share, a story that could help someone else. But every time I tried to stand up, no one else had to sit me back down. My own inner critic did a great job at sitting me back down. And I waited and I waited, constantly trying to outrun my inner critic, constantly trying to find my motivation, constantly wondering, when? When will it be my turn? What I did to change my life was I got crystal clear on what it feels like to not live my dreams. I felt what it feels like to work in a soul destroying job instead of working on my dreams. I felt what it feels like to be broke, and that was the place that I didn't want to be anymore. I started searching for the how. How? How can I enhance my mindset in order to change my life and change my reality? So I agreed to become the student again. I started reading self-development books, feeding my mind and my soul a new conversation every single day. Those weren't just books for me, they were mentors. At least the only ones that I could afford at that time. My personal teachers, my way out of the hot mess that I was in. Slowly but surely, I rebuilt my confidence. And as I rebuilt my confidence, I started to see new possibilities for myself. Hope for a better tomorrow if I took action today. And in the end, it was as simple as understanding that in order for you to get from where you are to where you want to be, you need to constantly keep moving in that direction. Having understood this, I began to take small action steps. I didn't just take one action step or two even. I took hundreds of action steps in order to develop an above average intensity to win, or what some might call motivation. I used to think that you need to find the motivation in order to do something. Then I discovered what you need to find and build your motivation is to get stuff done. Yes, you heard me right. Don't wait for the motivation to come because it might never come. Get started and the motivation will follow naturally. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you have, be sure to subscribe, share with a friend, and hit that like button so I can continue making more videos like this just for you. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next one.
To book Sel for a keynote or workshop, go to www.selamard.com/speaking